The press.
Yes. What's happening, people? Good morning.
Morning.
Myself, Arrdee, Buruklyn Boyz, rapper, come to perform at the Walker event. Excited, man. Very excited.
We're excited to have you.
The very first time you got a call that your Walker Town wanted you to perform in Kenya, what was your reaction?
Is the mic still on? Hello? Yep. Yeah, that was working. Excitement. I know that it's going to be a good show. I've known for a while that I've got quite a big fan base out here that I obviously interact with socially and online on the platforms as much as I can. But it's obviously always better to be on the ground, meet as many people as possible. Obviously had a very warm welcome at the airport. So yeah, very excited.
Anyone else have a question?
Ready. You know what I'm
Members
saying?
of the press,
excited.
this is your moment.
Oh, when?
What did you do?
I can only say excitement, really, was the only emotion.
Hello.
Upon arrival, special treatment would be the first answer. I mean, it's not very often you get to come off a plane and before you even get to security, have people welcoming you. The other thing is I felt stepping off the plane. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, if I'm honest, a little bit tired. It was a long flight, there was a little bit of turbulence and that, so, but it wasn't too bad. And again, I mean, I've used that word already, but excitement. I mean, I like performing anyway. Out of all the things I do in my career, creating music, marketing, social media, performing, doing shows and performing my music is my favourite thing, let alone to somewhere that I know I've got such a tight and big fan base, so.
Have you thought of maybe, or your team has maybe tried to connect you with the artists around here to something? Because majorly, that's what most Kenyans are going to be expecting, something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to give away too much because I ruin the surprise, but there's definitely a few artists that we've been in contact with already via Instagram. I mean, before I came out here, I asked my fan base via social media, who would you like to see me link up with and collaborate with in Kenya, especially artists and such. So, yeah, I've got a couple in mind. I've got a couple that I've got my eye on that you'll see me link up with. I can't, do you know what, I don't want to mispronounce this, but I've been in contact with, is it the Buruklyn or Buruklyn Boyz? Yeah, I know they're making some noise over here and I spoke to a couple of them, so yeah. Like I said, you'll see it.
Yes, my question goes to Stuti, Senior Branding Manager Benoka. I would like you to just explain to us how, in terms of branding, what we expect in the ecosystem around Kasarani. How will it be for the attraction of people? Just that part.
Thank you for that question. Easy to access, and that is comfortable and enjoyable for all of our consumers. We have been putting a lot of measures in place to make sure that it is a successful event, not just for us, but also for almost 22,000 consumers that we are expecting to join us this weekend. In terms of ticketing, we are already 75% tickets have been sold. We are not planning on selling any tickets on ground, so we are calling all of our consumers to buy tickets in advance through our official ticketing partners, Ticket Sasa and Ticket Yetu. In terms of security, I'm going to let my colleague Peter talk more about what security measures we have put in place to ensure that we have zero risk, fully secure event. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Stuti, thanks, and thanks for the question. And Johnny Walker and Walker Town has come a long way. I think this is the second event in Kenya. Last year we had Uhuru Gardens. We have taken our learnings. Now we are at Kasarani, Laureate Gardens. And I can give confidence that we have a very comprehensive security plan. Of course, in collaboration with law enforcement, we have specialized units. ATPU is on the ground, Arrdee is on the ground. So we have a comprehensive plan. And we want to give our consumers a different experience in terms of security and the experience, of course, in Johnny Walker. I think the other call out I must make here is even the laborers, our consumers, they have a responsibility as they come to the site. You know, following directions, making sure you are responsible about it and respecting each other, respecting the process and following what guidelines are being given. And as Tuti has said, we are not doing any tickets on ground, which is a big plus for security, because that is what sometimes gives us a challenge at the entrance. But I can assure you, we have it in place. We have been working round the clock just to ensure that this is a success. And this is a different experience. So those who are coming, come and be ready to enjoy the Johnny Walker experience in a secure and safe place. Thank you.
Arrdee, welcome to Kenya. We love your music so much, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, looking forward to your performance big time. So, I have one or two questions, yeah? Is it your first time in East Africa, number one? And do you have an itinerary planned after the event? Are you gonna see what Kenya has to offer, you know? There's too much to see, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yo, that was working. I don't have an itinerary as such, like you say, there's a lot to see. I'd definitely like to see as much of it as possible. Yeah, it's definitely my first time in this side of Africa. Obviously, I've been to Nigeria before, so this is my second time coming to the continent at all. But yeah, I mean, I like to enjoy it just as much as everybody else does, so I'm definitely looking to enjoy myself and see as much as possible.
While we wait to see who has the next question, I would like to prompt something. One of the questions that often comes up around Walker Town is the aspect of the overall responsibility, waste, control, everything that we build in from a responsibility perspective in terms of cleanup, in terms of recycling, in terms of supporting, community. Whether I'd like to ask you to speak a little bit about that.
Okay. Thanks for that. I think for us, it's well known that sustainability is at the core of everything we do. And so we are incorporating this at our events. So at this Walker Town, we are going to be profiling one of our big initiatives called Rudisha. So each and every Johnny Walker bottle that you're gonna consume will have opportunity for it to be cut. We are working with some partners who cut glass, and we can then turn that beautiful bottle into a drinking glass, into a vase, into a chandelier, thereby reducing waste to landfills or to our dump sites. We also work with our partners to almost 100% recyclability. And so we are doing segregation of waste at the event. Organic waste is usually the majority of the waste. We have plastic, PET, and we have cans and glass. So we will have people, and our team will be walking around trying to collect all that material. And then we reuse and recycle what is reusable, and what is not is then incinerated. So our agenda is almost 100% zero waste to landfill from all our events. And we have managed to do that, I would say at about 80% from last year, so we are looking to do that better. And our ask of our revelers is don't waste unnecessarily. The bins are there as you walk around, segregate at the right point, so that you make the collection and the reusability of our materials easier. Yeah, and then I think on the aspect of promoting responsible drinking, we want everyone to drink better and not more. We want you to remember the event. We want you to have a great time with fantastic artists like Arrdee and the beautiful lineup we have. So we are offering water, and there'll be availability of water all across the event. And so we're looking forward to a fantastic time where people drink responsibly, use the waste responsibly, and all in all have a good event. Thanks, Maureen.
Great, lovely. I think another question that I would like to ask, and this is to Degs, who is one of our performers for Walker Town. What has it been like since you started working with the brand, peers like Arrdee and BN and the likes, and what's that like for you? How are you preparing leading up to the weekend?
Yes, so thank you for that. Good afternoon. Well, yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
It's been a long day already. So, no, I mean, first and foremost, I mean, my partnership with Johnny Walker has been incredibly fruitful. I think it was serendipitous that as I come back to the music industry, this partnership with Johnny Walker comes up, and it's been one hell of a journey. You know, it's as they say, keep walking, and you know, we've been doing it together, and it's a beautiful brand to work with because they do believe in walking boldly and sort of, you know, I guess things that are true to me in my music, and how I operate as Dex, in sort of doing things defiantly as who I am, and coming back to the game after a couple of years out. It's a testament to the bold steps I've taken, and you know, I guess it's synonymous with the ethos of Johnny Walker. So, you know, we keep walking, keep singing, keep performing, and giving you guys the best shows. And you know, you mentioned, you know, Mr. Arrdee. I'm a big fan. He's got incredible music. It's obviously such an honor to share the stage with guys like this who are making a mark globally, and you know, putting his music on the map. And you know, it's a pleasure to be here with you, bro, and I hope we connect and, you know, and do bigger things. So, you know, it's a pleasure, and it's an honor.
Thank you. Another question?
I'd like to have a clarification in terms of the number they're looking at and the participant. What's the exact number in terms of registration? How many people are we expecting
At Walkertown. Yeah. I'll let Josephine take this.
Yeah, so as just to echo this Walkertown is unique because we have 2 days of Walkertown. So ideally, we're looking at 15K packs per day. And as Tuti said, we're already 75% sold out. So unfortunately, no tickets at the gate. So please, yes, buy now, so that at least you get a chance to see the amazing performances from Arrdee, Dex, and of course our amazing lineup.
All right. I think that at this point we can begin to wind down this Q&A session. So as not to leave anybody hanging, I am going to take 2 final burning questions. I see one hand already.
Hi, my name is Thomas Lajula. I'm from Nation. We talked with Studi the other week, and then there was something interesting you said in that for guys who are coming in groups, you have things they can actually do interactively, like games. I wanted you to expand on that. Like, what are we looking at in terms of, you know, outside of the music, outside of enjoying the whiskey? There's also other things you're planning within it.
You know, Johnny Walker's global mission is to bring the whiskey experience to life through an immersive experience. We don't just want our consumers to come to the venue and just enjoy the music. Through music, we want our consumers to enjoy an immersive experience that brings all their sensorial senses to life, you know. So there's something to smell, there's something to do, there's something to see. So through our solid cultural pillars like fashion and art, we have partnered with some merchandising companies who are going to be selling their merchandise, branded merchandise on ground. There's art and graffiti artists that we have partnered with, so people are able to walk around and get different experiences. We have also some gaming and experiential zones where you can team up with your crew and play some games. We also, of course, have an immersive whiskey experience under the Flavor Studio. So a Flavor Studio is a place where you can go and learn more about Johnny Walker, the brand, and also whiskey as a liquid. You can, of course, enjoy music from some of the best international and global artists. As you all know, we have an amazing lineup both on day 1 and day 2. So just for our consumers and people who are yet to decide whether they're buying their ticket or not, to know that they are coming to experience more than just music and more than just an event. It is an immersive experience where they're able to taste the whiskey, enjoy the whiskey with their crew, as well as enjoy the amazing music and activities that we have lined up. Thanks, Thomas.
Thank you so much. My name is Daniel Nsari, and I just question to maybe perhaps the organizers. Always you give us the world-class artist every year. And my question is, I mean, what do you look at when you're looking for this artist? And perhaps this year, are we expecting any surprise artists? Because most of the time, sometimes we find surprises from you guys. Are we expecting any surprise artists? Thank you.
You didn't give us your name, but thank you for the question.
I started. My name is Daniel.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Daniel. So that's a great question. And just to pick up where Stuti mentioned, as much as we're saying it's an immersive experience, we also want to bring in, the exciting bit of what makes Johnnie Walker also a special brand. And just in line with that, and to say that, yes, we have an amazing international and local act scheduled to be on stage. And of course, the elements of fashion, art. But I believe, without saying too much, please be early so that you can get to experience the surprises that might pop up. Yeah? But to the tune of 90%, I can assure you, there will definitely be a surprise on both days.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring the Q&A session to a close. I do realize that some of you may still have some questions you'd like to ask. If you do, the Johnnie Walker and team will be available after this session to have the conversations that you'd like to have. And as we bring it to a close, Wambui, do you want to?
Thanks, Maureen. Thank you all for your time. This has been great. Love the questions, love the inquisitiveness that you guys have. As we prepare for this weekend, we hope to see you guys there Saturday and Sunday. Please remember, it's a 2-day event. Thank you for being here. Thank you to the panel for responding to our questions. Thank you, Arrdee, for making it here. Excited to see you. Hope you're prepping and energized for tomorrow. Yes, and so we'll bring it to a close. Thank you, guys.
Good morning, our partners, and to this great session. My name is Peter Kamau. I head security in Kenya Breweries Limited, and we are happy to have this event this weekend. We are ready for you. We are ready for the revelers. We are ready for the artists. Hoping everybody will have a great experience. It's a different thing altogether this time around. So we welcome everybody into the Walkertown event. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. Next to Peter is also part of the EABL team, and I will let her introduce herself.
Thank you, Wambui. Good morning once again, everybody. My name is Waithera Mwai. I'm the head of communications at KBL. My role here is storytelling, amplification, and bringing elements of sustainability into the Walkertown event. We're very happy to have you.
Members of the Fourth Estate, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Josephine Katambo is my name, and I am part of the Johnnie Walker team, and I also support the rest of our whiskey brands.
Lovely. And last but not least is our project lead, the lady of the moment. I'll let her introduce herself.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Thank you for being here, and thank you, Arrdee, also for being here. My name is Stuti. I'm the Senior Brand Manager at Johnnie Walker, and we're so excited leading up to the event tomorrow. Thank you.
Great. And now